maybe. It looks a little scary.
I would say. All right, well, let's turn to our weather. Nothing scary. As far as the bad weather, looks just the heat, right?
Not at all. Definitely dealing with the heat, though. Temperatures already in the 90s down in the southeast. 94 in Roswell, 95 in Carlsbad, and the low 80s up in Albuquerque. In the northwest, still in the 70s, but temperatures there will top out in the 80s here as we head through the rest of this afternoon. And things are nice and dry, so very quiet right now across the state, except for a few thunderstorms starting to pop up over in the Sacramentos, also in the higher terrain, the south and west. So we'll likely see showers and thunderstorms mainly over in the Gila area and in the higher terrain down to the south. I don't think we're going to see much across the northern part of the state. It's just too dry there right now. This is a look at the radar. Again, starting to see that activity flare up over south of Ruidoso, and it's staying mainly stationary. So again, as we go through today, and the trend really as we go through the weekend, we'll just see those shower and thunderstorm activities popping up mainly in the mountains across the southern part of the state. So as we go through the rest of the weekend, high pressure will continue to dominate the weather, so seeing mainly spotty thunderstorms. Temperatures will remain above average, topping out well into the 90s for many of you. But then once we get through Sunday, late Sunday night, we'll start to see more moisture move in as high pressure backs its way back to the east. And so we could see a few more thunderstorms Sunday night, but we'll really start to see those chances for rain ramp up as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday as a cold front starts to approach and we get more moisture moving in. And the best chances for rain right now look to be across the central, western part of the state, southwestern part of the state, and across the north. The least favored, again, over in the southeast as we head through next week. And the good news is that cold front is going to be moving through, not only bringing us a better chance for rain, but it should try to knock a few degrees off of those temperatures, so take a little bit edge off the heat as we go into next week. But it's going to be hot today, and that's how it's going to be as we go through your weekend. For the northwest, mostly sunny this afternoon with temperatures topping out in the low to mid 80s, 89 in Farmington, 88 up in Grants. Your 7-day forecast just staying mainly dry through the weekend with better chances for rain moving in on Monday and Tuesday, and those temperatures starting to come down a little bit. Down in the southwest, we'll see a chance for a few thunderstorms in the higher terrain here this afternoon with highs in the 80s and 90s, 100 in Las Cruces, 98 in Deming, so very hot there, and it's going to be very hot in the southeast too with triple digits for many of you, 100 in Lovington, Artesia, Carlsbad, and we'll approach the century mark in Roswell too as we head through the weekend. Then next week, temperatures start to come down a little bit with a better chance for rain moving in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, mainly spotty in the southeast. It looks like most of the rain is going to stay across the northern and western part of the state. Next week. For the northeast, partly cloudy with temperatures topping out in the 80s to right around 9 degrees. In the northern mountains, may see a spot thunderstorm, but I really think we're going to stay mostly dry here, dealing with that heat, though, with those highs in the 80s and 90s. Santa Fe, 88 is your high today, 90 on Saturday, 91 on Sunday. Cooler with better chances for rain moving in, especially next Tuesday and Wednesday. In the east mountains, partly sunny, very warm here with temperatures topping out in the middle and upper 80s. For the metro, even hotter, highs in the low to mid 90s. We should be in the upper 80s for this time of the year, so well above average. Again, things are nice and dry across the radar. We'll take one more look at that. Not looking bad at all out there. Going into the weekend, it should be nice too. On Sunday, we could see a few more thunderstorms late in the day, but don't cancel any outdoor plans or anything like that. It should be a very nice weekend. Next week, we'll see that better chance for rain moving in.
Okay, Kristen, thank you very much. And when